back to Gib84 Gaming. In this episode I was wanting to do a top 10 PS2 video, but I couldn't really put them into order. I didn't want to put them into order because I do have so many PS2 games, because it is the most dominant console games collection that I've got, because it has a lot of nostalgic value for me. And so I just picked out 10 great PS2 games, and I like to show you the games and then show you a little bit of footage, so I hope you enjoy. The first game here we've got is Zoe, Zone of the Enders, made by Hideo Kojima of Metal Gear fame. You take control of a big mech and orbital frame called Jerity in this game. All the mech designs are really cool, and the music is top notch as well. Combat is fast and fluid. Hope you enjoy. Next game here we've got is Manhunt, which was released by Rockstar, and these guys are no strangers to controversy, and this is a really controversial game. This one, I think it was banned in some countries. In the game you take control of James Earl Cash, and you're plucked from death row by Starkweather, and he's this director that's shooting you at all times, and you've got to be the last man standing pretty much in this big mad blood sport, which is really cool. Pretty much you're the prey in this blood sport, and all these gangs are coming after you. Let's have a look.
That's better. Now only you can hear me, and that's the way you're gonna want it, because I'm your only way out there. Easy. Look, you've had an unexpected reprieve. Do exactly as I say, and I promise this will be over before the night is out. Go on! I'll be frank with you. We set that jump up to see if you had what it takes to be our leading man. A little audition, if you will.
Next game here I've got is one of the first games we got for our PlayStation, and I remember seeing it in all the magazines, and I really thought that this was one of the ones that you really felt looked next generation. It was amazing back in the day. It's still a pretty cool game today, and that's Tekken Tag Tournament. Jin's my favourite character in the game, so with this game here he retains all his movesets from Tekken 3, which is pretty cool. Before they started to change Jin up, and he changed his whole moveset from Tekken 4 onwards.
Round one, fight.
we've got here is Onimusha 3. And this game is absolutely fantastic. It still holds up today. When I put this on to capture some footage, it still looks absolutely amazing. And I could easily just put in the opening cinematic of this game because it's absolutely immense.
J'arrive. Jacques.
Next one here, we've got Crash Electrocard. Loved the first one on the PlayStation 1. Both myself and my fiance used to play it all the time. What a great laugh it is. And even this one, it's more of the same goodness and it's just got better graphics, so you can't complain with that. It's fantastic.
What have you done, you miserable machine?
So this next one here is another game that I would see in the magazines and I'd think that it just looked absolutely next gen and it was a true competitor. You think to like the Mario games and things like that, and it was Jak and Daxter. I remember playing it for the first time and just being blown away with how smooth everything was and how great the graphics were. And the world you get to run around in is just a lot of fun as well.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
My next game here is easily my favourite Final Fantasy on PS2. It's Final Fantasy XII. I absolutely love this game, poured hundreds of hours into it. I love the graphics of it, I love the sound, I love everything about it. The towns you visit are just so bustling with life and everything. I know there's a remake now, or remaster, sorry, and I don't have that yet, but that's one I want to get as well, because I also have the Final Fantasy official guide, which is an absolutely massive book, which is really, really cool. It's got some fantastic artwork, all the monsters in it. Cool big picture here of the judges. look absolutely amazing. So Final Fantasy XII, absolutely love this game. Now this game here is an absolute masterpiece of a game, but recently I played it on the PS4 and finished it on the PS4. They did a remaster, and going back to the PS2 is a little bit jarring, it's a little bit janky, a little bit rough, but the game is Shadow of the Colossus. It's absolutely fantastic. Even on the PS2, you know, you can respect the hard work that went into the game, and how it really pushes the PS2 to its limits in terms of the graphics and the scale and the sheer scope of the game is incredible. And then this next game is on, I think is on everybody's top 10 PS2 games. It's Teamsplatter 2. So obviously the first one was a little bit lacking in the terms of single player, and by that I mean it didn't really have a single player. But Teamsplatter 2 is absolutely phenomenal. Single player, multiplayer. At last PlayStation we get some of the rare goodness from GoldenEye, like multiplayer shooting, and it's absolutely brilliant. So much fun with friends. The single player also is amazing, and like to this day you get a lot of oversaturated market of loot boxes, but in this game, like a lot of old games, you have to earn all your unlockable skins and cheats and maps, and there's so much content in it. It's fantastic. So my 10th game here, my little brother will kill me for having this one rather than the other one on this list, but it's Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. This game is absolutely amazing. I'm not saying it's better than Metal Gear Solid 3, but this one holds a lot of nostalgic feeling for me. I remember back in the day we got like a PlayStation magazine, and it came with a VHS cassette, and it had the whole intro of the tanker on the cassette, and it was absolutely amazing. We watched it over and over again. The game is so good, and I think even like the tanker level, just the tanker part, is better than a lot of games that are released today. It's an absolute masterpiece. That was 10 great games for the PS2 from my collection. Like I said, I do have a big PS2 collection, so I could do another couple of these videos. What did you guys think of the choice here? And is there any games there that maybe whet your appetite that you might want to go back and revisit? And again, thanks for watching.